Yo, yo, yo. I'm back in Italy, back at the farm, back on the Banshee Titan. Now you can win this bike for only £20, 1 in 550 chance. If all the tickets sell out, this is a completely independent review. You can go to my website, link in bio down below, buy tickets. You can read the full 7,000 word review, super in depth, goes on about all the different parts and the tuning. I've just rode past the trailhead, talking too much. Gonna do a lap down Grado Trail near my house. We rode this last week with my friend Theo, riding the orange 329, and back on the Banshee today. First time in 2 months, I think, since I've been on this bike. I'll do some commentary on the way down and then try and add a few clips to it to make it more interesting. This is not a full review, this is just some bike chat. Let's go. A Banshee Titan XL, got a minus 1.5 or 2 degree angle set in there. 170mm Mezza RRT front, 155 rear. Oh god. Oh, textbook. Big endo. Mamma mia, I forgot about that one. Yeah, 155 rear. We got like 30%, more than 30% sag rear. And about 20% front. But the suspension just, oh my god. That's quite a big jump to flat there. That's probably a metre to flat. Every time the suspension's just up and down, bang, one shot. Absorb it. Right, send the jumps. Woo. Oh my god. Woo. Man. It's just so good. It's so hard to explain, but so good when you've got the bike working like perfectly in symbiosis with yourself. And this one, oh my god, it just makes life so easy. Oh yeah, yeah. That was a big drifty. Okay, the setup. Oh, yeah, stability. The stability on this bike is insane. And yeah, once it's set up for you, oh my god, it's so good. You can just do whatever you want. My main issue with this bike is the rattling cables, which we still need to sort out. And the brakes. The brakes, no problem with them really. They just underpowered. I could put bigger rotors on, but yeah, the bike's got to go. But the rattling cables. But yeah, tons of sag, tons of support, great geometry. Got a lighter, more flexy front wheel, bigger, heavier rear wheel. We've dropped the spoke tensions, O-chain. Oh my god. It's pretty loose down there today. Pretty dry and loose, leafy. But mamma mia, I can just do anything I want. It's great. Send it to the inside. Oh, that was terrible. Thinking too much about talking. Yeah, once it's set up right and it's got enough stability that when you're braking hard, the front's not diving, the rear's not diving, you push into corners and the bike pushes back against you, which pushes your wheels into the ground to create grip. Oh. Yeah, unbelievable. And just something that I don't think you could get to with many off-the-shelf bikes, even in 2020. Woo! Oh my god. So there you have it. One banger on the Titan. So good, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but it's so good when you can just ride a trail like that, basically blind. First run on the bike since weeks. I've been riding other bikes, I've been driving around, I'm in terrible shape, haven't been stretching or anything. Just a complete mess really, but you can just drop it in and the bike just does everything you want. Now, what are the main points as to why this is so good? Well, the sizing is great. I've now got the longer CS in the rear. Hello! Hello dogs! Hello! Hello! Ah. So, main points to make: good reach number, I think it's 495 as standard, with a 2-degree angle set. It's about 62 degrees with a 30mm stem, 16-degree back swept bars. Everything at the front of the bike's getting the front wheel axle out ahead of you and bringing your hands back behind it. So this gives you more confidence in steep stuff. Under braking will help keep your front wheel out in front of you and push against the force of your body going forward as you brake. For this to work, you need a good level of damping in the fork. So this fork is pretty heavily damped. It's going to have multiples of damping force compared to, let's say, current Fox or RockShox, or, well yeah, Fox and RockShox is very underdamped at the moment, I would say. Obviously can't get any curves from the manufacturers, they won't provide them, so we're just playing guessing games. Hydraulic support from the compression damping. So yeah, the front wheel's out in front of us, tons of damping on the fork. This helps to keep the front end up and maintain the head angle, which is what you want. You don't want your front end diving, under braking, down steep stuff, or any time really. You just want the fork to, you just want the wheel to go through the travel and come back out of the travel. Ideally, in an ideal world, your chassis is just stable all the time and the wheels are moving. So yeah, everything about the front end is really good. We've got the Pro Grip push-on grips, which are nice and soft, and the fork has got really, really low friction thanks to all the RRT treatment that's been done to it. Obviously, turning up the compression damping can increase like the harshness coming into your hands. So if you can reduce the forces, vibration, impact coming into your body through the grips, handlebars, tyres, wheels, friction in the suspension fork, then you can have more damping, which is what you want, to have more support without getting more harshness coming into your arms or hands. Same on the rear. The rear, you want to absolutely minimise friction. The back end of this bike is so supple. It's all bearings, coil shock, no air seals. Sorry, it got too hectic. So, hydraulic support, tons of hydraulic support, which is what you want for stability and keeping your tyre connected to the ground. Reduce the force coming into your body with nice soft grips, maybe flexi bars, tyre pressures, cush core. There's many things that you can use to improve that. Then back of the bike, the back end is so supple, it's insane. It's all on bearings, coil shock, so no air seals to create friction or service. I think air shocks are just overhyped, waste of time in general. And yeah, I've got about over 20% front sag and over 30% rear sag, which is loads, but still don't think I've felt it bottom out yet. So yeah, you got to start with a lot of sag so you've got grip. Somewhere 15 to 20% front, 30 rear is like a good starting point. Then after that it needs to be tuned so that I basically can't bottom it out, front or rear, which is perfect. Every time I land a jump, it's just like one shot, bang, into the travel, back up, chassis back to square one. So that's amazing. Pushing into berms, just tons of support. So you push into a berm or even a flat corner, any corner or anywhere you want to generate grip, you can push in. The force in the hydraulic front and rear builds up, supports you, and it effectively then pushes the bike back into the ground, pushes your tyres back into the ground, generates grip. So yeah, suspension basically perfect. Yeah, nothing more to say really. It's just very hard to get across to people how important it is to get your bike tuned. There's no way in hell I could get this bike running the same if I bought one as standard, if it came with standard or any other brand. I don't think you could get there. Yeah, you've got to get your suspension tuned, choose the right suspension. I've probably talked enough now. Yeah, it's got it all. Lightweight front wheel, heavyweight rear wheel, super nice parts, a lot of lightweight stuff. Bike yoke dropper, no problems with that. It's got the O chain, helps quieten down the bike, and yeah, it just makes it float over stuff. Oh my god, there's a dog park. Doggies! I'm definitely rambling now, but yeah, basically killed it with this bike. One of the best bikes I've ever had by far. One thing to note about having a good day on a good bike that you're used to is, I've had this a lot of times over the years, testing different bikes. You can quite often, if your bike's not that good, and have a crappy day riding, and then you get on a good bike, and suddenly you get on a good... It's all going off. I don't need to do that, do you? You're just doing it to annoy me. Yeah, I think the most important thing about getting your bike set up properly to work, yeah, like in symbiosis with you as the rider, is when you've got to that stage, you like never have a bad day or never have a bad ride. Just got on then and just hauling like as good as I can ride straight away nearly. I'm not showing off saying I can ride really well, but I'm just straight away riding at the best of my ability, which is what you want. And you rarely have bad days, crap days on the bike where you just can't ride. Nearly always to do with the bike. Yeah, if you're hungover or really tired or something, you could blame yourself, but once the bike's set up, you rarely have bad days. Rossi doesn't have bad days. If he's having a bad day, they fix it. The mechanics, the engineers work out why he's having a bad day and they fix it. So yeah, try and win it. There's about a month left, 20 quid. I'm gonna try and not ride it anymore until it's given away. Better than new, this bike. It's used, but it's bedded in, it's all set up, ready to go. It will come with suspension suggestions for the winner's height and weight, so you should have great suspension from day one, regardless of your size and riding style. Chuck in some extra brake pads, any of the bits and pieces I can find. It's got short and long dropouts. Buy tickets down below, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Independent bike reviews. Yeah, great, nice one, thank you.